What's up?
Hello, everyone.
My bad. Go ahead, Bree. This is all yours. I'm sorry, Queen. You got that.
She assigned me a job, and now she's trying to act like she didn't. Because congrats, guys. I have been promoted without pay to leading off this episode. Yeah, welcome. I am your new captain for the day, Sleepy Bree, a.k.a. Tea-Sippin' Bree, a.k.a. the new Madame Straw Hat. Yeah, I'm taking that from you, Patty.
Oh, my God.
And who do we have with us?
Well, hi guys, my name is Tammy, the founder of Hubtaku, and I have with me Vonnie, the co-founder of Hubtaku as well. Just a little bit about us. Hubtaku is a brand where we're all about connecting creators and content creators in the anime industry to businesses in the anime industry. So I'm glad to be here with you guys and talk about Hubtaku and conventions.
Oh my God, I love that. That's so cool. So when you say you're trying to connect kind of fan works with the businesses, what does that mean? Like, say you're a fan artist, would they hit you up? What would you do for them?
I would think the ultimate goal is that right now we're in the preliminary stages of building the business. I would say we're roughly a month out of starting the business itself. But overall is connecting with other content creators, just like you guys, artists of all types, whether it be visual artists, digital artists, musicians, anything of that sort in the anime space, and eventually connecting them with businesses in the anime industry. So whether that be Funimation or whether it be another studio or anything of that sort, basically we want to be that hub in between to connect them. So I don't have an exact on like would they reach out to us and then we connect them, but overall that's the agenda.
Okay. Now I'm gonna need your backstory, Vonnie and Tam Tam. How'd you guys meet? How did you guys think you wanted to do this? How did this start? Go on, lay it on us like flashback mode.
Well, starting it was only a month ago. We've been together in terms of dating for a while now. We started it really thinking in terms of how can we serve the anime community, because we see so many out there now where it's like doing from anywhere from podcasting, just like this one of our partners, which is Black Anime Podcast. They're all about connecting podcasters together, but we wanted to do something different where we would be able to work in the anime space but not necessarily do podcast or anime merch. And so we figured, doing what we do best, which is Vonnie's talent, which is networking, connecting networks of anime content creators together. That will be the ultimate goal. And the backstory of it all, Hubtaku is sponsored by or powered by my parent company, which is The Creative Folks. It's a branding agency out in Atlanta. We've always wanted to dive in the anime space, but never got the chance to because our sector was always creatives, but not necessarily anime creatives or creators in the anime space. So we really wanted to make sure we made a new sector of the business that focused in on that so that the other team members can focus on other things and not necessarily just anime all the time. And that's how it got started.
Thank you for recognizing how amazing we fans are. I feel like that's something that for a long time was kind of under the radar. Like at the most, if someone was too fanish, they'd get the weird looks in high school, but it was never like a real big thing. For some reason, they didn't recognize we as fans are such a massive market. And I feel like right now it's the time where like capitalism is taking note of us. I'm a little flattered and I'm a little scared. Because like, before you mentioned there were creatives, but the idea of focusing on fan creatives was really brilliant. So were you a fan first or were you in the creative sphere and then recognized fans?
For me, I think I've always liked anime, and when I met everybody, where I met Vonnie and all that stuff too, we always talked about how we really loved it as kids growing up, but then never really got to express how much we loved it because we got bullied or something like that. So I would say I kind of let go of the anime fandom for a long time until I recently met Vonnie and the people that we hang out with and all that stuff. And that really grew back on me in terms of like, okay, I want to do something in this space. But being a creative, always been a creative, and Vonnie can answer that too. But I've always been doing creative stuff regardless of the fact. So it kind of almost came naturally that I have to work with creative people in the anime space.
Yeah, for me, like the long story, not so long. It again started way back. Y'all remember 4 o'clock in the morning? They used to play like Pokemon and Sailor Moon. I remember watching Sailor Moon, realizing, yo, this is the greatest shit in my life. I don't know how I came across it, but
correct.
I know I did it.
You're wise beyond your years.
And she can beat Goku. We're just gonna say
I'm gonna save my hot takes for later, but like, yeah, I got a couple of opinions about a lot of y'all favorites. It got to a point where I ended up drawing, like doing a lot of fan art myself, like you mentioned yourself. I went to art school at one point, like freshman year, did a lot of it, but fell out of love for it because of the fact that I wanted to draw anime related things, but they wanted to bring into the fold like just perspective pictures, stuff that actually is needed. But at that moment, you can't tell a 12-year-old kid like he can't draw Goku. Like, how that look? So yeah, like fell out of love with it. The fandom was always still there. I was always watching, always into it, but just there's never really a moment of like, okay, how do I make this a career? It was a long line of me just feeling like, all right, well, I just kind of want to get a nice job and then just like succeed in life. But then I started seeing a lot of like people making money and just like making a living off of anime in itself. I'm like, why would I not want to make a living off of something I love? And then here we are.
You are absolutely right, because we're seeing people in anime doing all kinds of things. They're opening up studios if they want to go into animation. They're making like anime-themed mixtapes and raps that take off online. Tons of fashion brands. So I don't know. I feel like more and more recently, and tell me if there's something you're seeing as well, it is becoming an option that you can like make a career out of this stuff, even if it's like really grassroots indie. It's not that easy to join a studio, but you know, maybe you can have a little hustle of your own.
Oh yeah, me and Patty, we talk about it often too, and just between me and Vonnie, the accessibility nowadays, you can start a website like literally anytime that you want to. Vonnie can attest to it. I built the Hubtaku website within a weekend. I want to say the logo was developed within a weekend as well. And so all of that stuff is so accessible. So I feel like anybody can do it. It's a matter of like, not to get on a rant of all that, but it's a matter of like passions and, you know, sticking through it, because we've been doing on the creative folk side, so the parent company, we had our series of ups and downs in terms of the last 4 or 5 years of business, where literally so many times I wanted to quit. And then you get new projects like Hubtaku, and it's like, oh, I want to do it again. And then probably in like 6 months, I'm going to tell Vonnie, like, I want to quit. But then he's going to reel me back in and say, you got to do it. So
like, nah, not on my watch. Not doing that.
We anime nerds are seasonal anyway. We come, then we forget, and then the next season comes and we're right back in there.
Yep. The training arc is crazy.
Tammy mentioned, like, she did that website in the weekend. I don't think people realize the severity of it. The whole Hubtaku brand, MomoCon weekend, literally just one day us laying around. We were just laying enjoying each other. And at that point, we sat and said, yo, we should do something with this. Because we were going to MomoCon weekend. We were going to end up running into a lot of people. I was going to end up getting content anyway, because at that time I was under Analytical. And at that point, we said, you know what, why not just flip the creative folks into something, you know, more anime related? She already had the logo from a long while ago that she'd worked with her TCF team. We spitballed the concept of, it might have taken maybe like 30 minutes to come up with that name Tops for Hubtaku. We got shot content, everything within that weekend felt like and looked like we did it for a long ass time, but we're probably only on month 2 right now.
Dang, you guys are taking off. That's crazy.
First
so was everything that fast? Like, how did you hit your stride going into it?
Hey, first of all, tell me I'm not flexing without telling me I'm not flexing. Like,
it's like, you know, I was there for like one night, a con weekend too. No one's got energy at a con. No. People keep asking me, did you go to the after parties at DreamCon? No, bitch. I went to sleep. That was my after party.
Word.
I'm not flexing with Tammy, bro. Her muscles is brolic right now. I'm just letting y'all know.
No, that's true. That's true dedication to have the website running, to actually have the logo. And guys, definitely, if you're listening, I need you guys to check out the website. It is beautiful. It is flawless. I felt like I was part of the community just by scrolling on the website.
That's so good to hear, for real.
No, it's amazing. And now I'm pissed that y'all did this in one weekend, because I'm like, yo, the logo took us like 6 months. So I don't understand how this shit took you like a weekend. That's amazing. That goes to show you the passion and the drive. When you want to do something, just sit down, take the time out, figure out, hey, this is what I want to do. And when you do it, you'll be amazed. Y'all did a whole freaking community, a website within a freaking weekend on MomoCon. Hold on.
You guys are so productive. It makes me sick.
How to drop a bomb. That's amazing. That's amazing to me. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I just had to fan out real quick. Wow.
No, I appreciate you.
Yeah. So again, since things are just moving so fast with you, where are you heading? What are you trying to build up to? Where are you going? Because, you know, this is fresh. This is hot off the griddle fresh. So what's going on with you guys?
So ultimately, I mean, the goal down the line, like Tammy said, is to act as that bridge between creators, between companies, and the dreams that they're striving to achieve. Right now, we're in the middle of, okay, we need to build up content. We need to build up those. We need to set the building blocks. You know, make sure that we get a little bit more like reputable in these streets in that regard. And then once we're really able to pop, we come in. You know, we set our big imprint, and then we take off from there. Right now, a lot of what we've been doing are, it's funny you mentioned websites, website work, logo work, media kits, just content recap. Like I did a recap video for DreamCon, Anime After Dark, ended up having their live panel. They were gracious enough to do that and like open up the space with so many people. I shot my recap vid just off the strength of me watching that and feeling so inspired. Just those little things and all around just the connections that are being built there. So right now we're really focused on these building blocks, making sure that this shit is stable before, you know, we start looking at, okay, we offer this main service and that main service, and we open up avenues for people to come in and, you know, that when the coin would start coming in at that point. Right now, we want to make sure that everybody feels safe and feels comfortable with Hubtaku being in their lives so that they know that they need us.
Okay, so if someone wants to get involved, whether they're on the creative side or if they want to join up or anything, what do they do? If, say, like I said, it's maybe an artist and they want to talk to you, are you guys recruiting? Do you do invitation only? Should they like get 20,000 followers before they send you a DM? Like, what's the process?
I wouldn't even go as far as, I don't even know if we really look at metrics like that. We do and then we don't. So I would say if a creator wanted to work with us or at least just inquire, we're at that very beginning stage where I feel like there's no answer. Like there's not no answer, but there's no way of us saying no. We will probably have a conversation, like DM us or email us, whatever the case may be, and we'll talk and we'll see what is the best way that we can help you. So like, just a quick example, like one of our teammates, his name is Lakenzio, he was messaging me privately. This was even like pre-Hubtaku. He was just saying like, hey, I really want to get into the anime industry and write more. And my background is actually working with Funimation. I am one of the moderators, community moderators for My Hero Academia. Oh. And so he was...
I'm sorry, that's so cool. Okay. Go ahead, I'll rein it in.
No, you're okay. So he was asking me like, how can I get involved? And everybody that kind of knows me, from Patty to Vonnie to Analytical, everybody kind of knows my affiliation there. And he kind of reached out to me and said like, I really want to write more in the anime space, but how do I do that? And so kind of give him some guidance, just 5 years into the business space, understanding what my network is and how to get into there, you know, just guiding him through that. And he actually ended up getting a gig with Game Rant, which is one of the biggest gaming blogging communities out there, which is huge. And he also writes for us as well. So just giving him that opportunity, that fulfills our mission here at Hubtaku. Even, you know, whatever the cost in between is or anything like that, we will get that taken care of. And other people, like one of our friends, Johnny, he needed a media kit done. We got that done for him because we are an operating design agency as a parent company. So those services are given, like we can offer those kind of things. Wow. So I would say any creator, they could just reach out and we will see where we could partner. And if there is no partnership available just yet, we will definitely keep that as a hub. We'll keep that in mind and see wherever we can connect that creator to, we will do that on our end.
Okay, good to know. So since you said that, drop your handles again, your Instagram, or if you use Twitter or your websites, just let people know in case they're trying to like Google right now.
Everywhere under the sun, you can find us at HBTKU. Hubtaku.com. You can find us on Instagram at HBTKU for Hubtaku. Twitter. We are now working on TikTok, things like that. YouTube, I believe, is still our parent company, the creative folks. But we're going to be walking into that space sooner or later. Ultimately, I think we have the Twitch channel already, but we're working on trying to get Twitch going up. You know, hopefully looking to find somebody who's like really big into that might be able to take that role. To answer your question, Bree, from before, like if somebody feels like they want to be a part of the Hubtaku family, honestly, I'm probably already trying to find you. So feel free to shoot your shot anyway.
Nice. Good
Not too much on the shooting the shot, just so you know.
Yeah, no, because, you know, Tammy got my heart, so that's just not happening.
I just want to
say a sound effect for when something's heartwarming.
Wait, do I have anything heartwarming? I got gunshots. I mean,
nope, not that.
No. Okay, sorry. I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared. But one thing I just want to let everybody know how it's a great story how I met them. Right. So this is right when what's the app called again that we met everybody? Clubhouse. All right, so this is when Clubhouse was very exclusive. Like you had to get an invite to get into Clubhouse, right? So finally I got an invite and I tried to look for the most blackest POC anime group ever, which landed me to Animalytical, right? So I was in this room and the vibes was just like, and y'all gonna get tired of me here. Y'all gonna get tired of me saying this. You could smell the cocoa butter through the phone because it was just vibing. Like you could just smell the black excellence, right? So the main topic of that room was how to make black women and POC women feel safe in these anime spaces and not be around misogynistic men, right?
Dang, that was a good one.
That was
where you started?
That was the first. I was hooked after that because I didn't even know there was a safe place for us to talk. Not only that, there were men that was part of Animalytical that made sure that the women spoke. Like they let them have the platform to speak and take the time out to speak. And if another dude came in and tried to talk, they'd be like, hold on, take the mic from him. Take the mic from him. Because if you guys don't know about Clubhouse, the moderators have access to let you come up and speak. So they'll give you the mic. If you step out of bounds, they'll be like, well, you're going back to the basement. You are not getting the mic. So they did such a great job. I've never been in a community where the men fought just as hard as the women. The women just had to sit back. They didn't have to fight. They didn't have to fight.
One of the biggest core values that we had in the Animalytical space, she and they get the first say.
Yeah.
We stand by that. We stamp that. No way around that shit.
My God. So much respect for that.
They meant it. And I just fell in love with everybody. When Tammy don't talk too much, but when Tammy speaks, she drops a gem and then she out. Her mic is crossed. She like, I ain't saying that no more. Like, you don't know what Tammy doing. You just see the X on the mic. I'm like, Tammy, where you at? And then you wait a few minutes. She be like, I'm here. I hear everything. I'm here. I'm just processing. And then she cut off the mic. But I just wanted to put out there that they made such a welcoming atmosphere for all of us, not even just the women, but the men too. Even it was so welcoming. I'm gonna say this. It was so welcoming. There was one dude who came out his face. He thought he was comfortable to say shit like this. He said, well, when I was growing up, I never seen girls that were into anime and comic books and stuff like that. I just never seen it. Now all of a sudden we see it. So I don't know who it was. I think it was Brandon who said, first of all, whoever said that shit, you capping. Let me tell you something. You just didn't see them because you was a checker for them. I was like, whoa. I'm the one that's supposed to be tight and supposed to be mad. Brandon, I never heard anybody so pissed off at this dude. He said, first of all, this dude capping. The dude slowly, first he went down to the basement, then you didn't see his little he was gone. He left the room. But I appreciate it. He was there for the few minutes to understand that, yo, you was capping. Mm-hmm. And everybody stuck together. So if that's the vibe that they're giving in Animalytical and Clubhouse, imagine, ladies and gentlemen, when you want to be in a community that's going to help you connect to the people that you want to connect with in the anime space. Like, yo, I love these people. This is why I do what I do. It's for y'all, because y'all make it so easy to do it, because y'all build this comfortable atmosphere and this comfortable platform for us to do it. As long as we all respect one another and we all protect each other, we be all right. And I love that you do that. And the fact that you're launching this and having this space where we could all talk and connect, and you telling me you can help me find a job and build up my resume, girl, where I sign up at? Like, it was just a no-brainer. It was just a no-brainer. Like, they will really make sure that you connect. And then you know what? If you don't have the talent, like let's say you building your talent, I'm pretty sure they will find the means to help you find somebody to help you build on your craft.
Absolutely.
So,
that's why I was saying that's why we don't really look at metric like that. We do and then we don't. Obviously you have to for business purposes, but then we don't at the same time because everybody starts at one place and we've all started at that one place. So I totally get it. And just to recap on that, I don't know about that specific scenario that Patty was talking about, but one thing that I really love about Analytical was that we've turned a lot of men who use the term female into women identifying. That's when I said, yo, we have some influence in the community.
They do.
That face you just made, I felt every bit of that.
Every bit of it. We've definitely transformed some people over time, and I can't even take the credit. It's really I would give it to Ashley, the founder of Analytical. She steps on people's necks like there's no other. And I tell her all the time when I have private calls with her, the men inside Analytical, those are men to be trusted, because I met people like Vonnie who they stand by you, and they are people that you can trust to definitely stand by you and whatever you need. Like they're just there. They pull up for you. So I'm grateful for that network.
They all big brothers. When I saw
all big brothers,
the first ones that screamed out, Patty, were all the guys from Analytical. All the guys from
they were.
They was just like, Patty. It was like, oh, let's take a picture. Let's take a picture. It was so ill. I felt so loved, like a superstar. Bree was like, who this? I was like, that's the fam. Just take the picture.
I don't even know how you recognize. Y'all, Patty recognizes everyone. There was this one dude wearing a mask, wearing sunglasses, wearing a hat, walking like in a crowded hallway. She's like, you chased him down, and they knew each other.
Listen, it's the insane. Nen. I felt the Nen in their presence. I knew it was them. That's what it was. It was Hunter x Hunter. I know that.
Okay, so we've chatted a bit about like online gathering, but I think it's so important. I'm coming like fresh off of DreamCon weekend, guys. I'm like still a little bit jet lagged from it all because like we all flew to Texas and none of us lives in freaking Texas. We all were crossing time zones.
It's too hot for that shit.
There's just something about being at a con around people. I know we've had con episodes before. We've talked about it, but every time it's like, God damn, that was good.
Yeah.
But it also hurts so much. Like, were any of you guys sore after DreamCon?
I wouldn't say so. Actually, I was sore the day after. I did a Chun-Li costume or a cosplay, and my the shoes that I picked were not the right shoes for walking. So highly regret that, but I will fix it the next time around.
No, that was the best cosplay. That was the best cosplay. I loved it. Vonnie was like, "Stay away from my girl." I was like, "I'm just appreciating the fit, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just appreciating the fit."
Yo, I ain't never been one to be like the jealous boyfriend or anything, but like. One dude came up to Tammy. We were standing there. We just did press for Analytical. Shout out to AQ, by the way. We just did press. A gentleman comes in dressed like Ryu from Street Fighter, and she's Chun-Li. Bro comes up and says, "Hey, so can I get a picture with you?" I'm thinking, "All right, it's cool." He's like, "Yo, can I get a picture of you with your leg up kicking me?" I'm like, "Yo, I'll beat your fucking ass, nigga."
Wow. For context, I was not wearing like pants. I only had like to show the thigh. I wasn't wearing pants, and that's why that was.
It's too hot to wear pants. It was too hot.
I needed the ass out. I couldn't do it.
Toasty.
Yeah, I appreciate the dedication to cosplay. Thank you, Tammy.
Look, the cheeks.
I didn't say that's a perk of cosplay. For ladies and gents, you can walk around butt near naked at a con. And people are saying, like, yeah, that checks out. That's good accuracy.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
It is. Appreciate that.
That's why you got to have your summer cosplays with like, your shirt out. All those Inosuke's, they knew what they were doing. And you got to have some winter cosplays where you bundle up in 5-layer thick. Don't cross season when it comes to cosplay.
That's actually so smart. So we're on the con topic. Hubtaku is planning on going to AWA and Anime NYC. So the winter cosplays are definitely in route to get that done.
Speaking of, you had a special announcement about Anime NYC, right? Ooh. Guys, listen up. We will like put this timer in there. This is the time to pay attention, folks. Go ahead and make your announcement.
Listen to me and listen to me well. Anime NYC. We have a whole giveaway of 2 full weekend passes. The good folks over at Black Ramen were lovely enough to sponsor and help us get this shit done. Shout out to them. Make sure you follow them on all the socials. If not, I'm going to beat your ass. But past that point, we had a whole giveaway of 2 full weekend passes for Anime NYC. We want to see you there. We want to vibe. We want to take pictures with you. We want you to have a great time. Feel free to follow us. feel free to come and join this giveaway. The details are going to be posted after the fact. You'll see this on all of our socials. Feel free to follow and actually follow those rules in order to get your giveaway. And may the best person win.
Thank you, thank you. Because as far as I'm aware, right now, their weekend passes are sold out, aren't they? Because they normally sell out quick for Anime NYC.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
So I'm just saying, if I don't get this press pass, I'm about to take one of them shits. Like,
I'm putting my name in for the giveaway just in case. You never know.
Oh, me and Brie gonna be like,
me? This totally wasn't rigged.
Yo, they would retweet all of us at the same time saying scam.
Oh, we get so much hate and I'd laugh.
Oh God.
But I'm laughing while I'm inside though. And man,
right.
You won't be laughing at that con.
But I do want to say thank you so much for actually letting us be a part of this giveaway. We are so super excited. Bree, is this our first giveaway? This is our first giveaway, right?
We had some minor giveaways at our last karaoke NYC party, but this is our first like official podcast only giveaway.
Yeah, this is a podcast only. This is like this is such an honor. As much as we love Anime NYC, now we get to give away 2, ladies and gentlemen, 2 weekend passes. That's mean Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? That means like you don't have to come in Friday on time. Just pick up the badge on Thursday. You get there when you get there, bro. Keep it around your neck. I don't know about you, but the last time I had a weekend badge, I took a shower and my shit never came off until the time was over. Like,
yo,
this is something you have to get into. So if you're listening to this right now, go follow the instructions. That's on our IG, on our Twitter. Follow everything so you could get your chance. It's like Lotto, man. Come on, you gotta play it to win it.
We have the passes already in hand, like they're in my house. We are ready to give them away, take them off our hands. We just need to pick a winner to give them to. So,
and that's another thing. Tammy. We got those passes in hand. This shit ain't fake. I'm letting y'all know that now, bro.
I don't even got a pass yet.
Yeah, we don't have a
It's okay. I'm working on it. We'll get there. But yeah, they are sold out. So if you want a full weekend pass, check out this giveaway.
Yeah.
But you guys know what's crazy? I didn't really understand what it was about cons. I had known there were like tons of anime fans who like to go to cons. Like I had heard of conventions, obviously, but I had never gone until I got like well into my adult life because I just didn't get it. It's like, so what do you do there? Oh, there's panels. That sounds so boring. That's so dumb. You guys are such nerds, lol. I didn't get it until I got it. Like the first con I went to was some super, super tiny one in almost like Amish country, Pennsylvania. Oh. Like that kind of small con. But it was like my first time. I went with some of my friends and it was, oh my God. All we did was hang out in the game room playing Dance for like a solid hour or 2.
You played
We went to maybe like 2 panels.
You need good shoes for that.
Yeah, right?
You're probably cold at the Dance. I'm not even going to hold you.
I'm not doing none
No,
of that.
I actually have no sense of rhythm at all. We suck. We were like taking the floor because they had it like blown up on a screen on the wall as well. So if you're not playing on it, you can like stand in the crowd and like dance along to it. So that's what we were doing. Yeah, but no, there's just something about the vibe. Like, do you guys remember your first cons?
I do.
Okay, where was it? What was it? How old were you?
2015. I was 22. The first con I went to was Comic-Con, New York. I think this was at the Javits Center.
You went to Comic-Con, New York? You got tickets for that shit?
Yeah, I did. I ended up, and I went dolo. So this is me going by myself.
You went by yourself?
Yeah, and one of the best things about cons now, especially with the Hubtaku experience I've been having, going with people is so much better than going by yourself. Because I went there and I was like, this shit is great, it's fun, but am I really going to go there by myself and try to spend $50 to get a picture with Ric Flair? Like, I was just literally in the artist alley. Didn't do none of the panels, didn't do just none of anything. Oh, actually, right here, the very first thing I bought from a con I still have, the Sailor Moon figure arts figure.
Dang, you just had that ready?
Yep, I had it ready. I'm not going to lie. All 5 of them I bought at the space. And that was also my introduction to credit card debt. But I'm going to leave it.
It'd be like that. You know, it's worse if you get with friends because you think your friends will keep you in check. It's like, no, don't buy that. You got to pay rent in 3 days. They won't. Every group has that one friend who will instead say, yeah, you know you want it. How many cons are you going to aside from the Ever 7 this year? Yeah.
That is
when I say other friends, I mean me. I'm talking about me. If you're trying to save money, do not go to a con with me because I'm trying to save money. Therefore, I'm going to save money by making you spend your money. Every time I want to buy something, I'll go like, hey, Derby. That's nice, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Patty, you should get it. What? Buy 10, get 11 free.
And
Come on. You should get all 10.
Buy 10, get 11 free. You see how she set me up? Yo, she literally said, I was looking at these pins. I was like, yo, you think I should get these pins? She was like, wait, hold up. They got the same pin that glows in the dark. You should get both. I was like,
oh, that's nasty work.
Because what if you lose one at night?
See?
Come on, Porque Nolo's dose life all the time. But like, Tammy, what about you? What was your first con?
I wouldn't say I went to a con. It's con-esque. I'm in Atlanta, so one of the biggest festivals we have here is called Japan Fest, and it's resemblance of a con. It just doesn't have the panels, but it has like an artist alley with all like types of anime fans and everybody cosplays, obviously. So that was my first experience. I don't remember what year, but then we obviously have MomoCon, we have Dragon Con, and I went to school in downtown, so I saw all of that every single year. And then one of the buildings that I worked next to, that was my first introduction into Anime Weekend Atlanta, because our building was right next to the convention center. So I would see cosplayers walk all the time. So that has always been cool. My only regret that I haven't been able to get into is panels. Like DreamCon, I saw all the panels. I saw a lot that I really wanted to get into.
DreamCon
but that
had some amazing panels this year.
Yeah, amazing panels. A lot about like business and monetizing. I really wanted to get into those, but
what
given
was your
the nature
panel on DreamCon, what was
there was one about monetizing that I thought that was cool. And obviously the Anime After Dark, that one was really interactive, which I didn't think you could do a podcast in an interactive way that they did. And I've went to their online show, obviously through Twitter Spaces, but then seeing how they navigated that in an actual interactive space, I'm like, that's inspiring as hell. Like I don't do podcasting, but that's really cool that they could do it. Outside of that, I haven't been able to explore more panels. So maybe in the next ones, that's going to be the goal. Patty taught me some tricks, is to open the thing and really look at, okay, you handle this panel, you do this panel, get some content while you're there. So that will probably be the next step. But as of so far, I really go into the artist alley and just blow a paycheck each time.
So dangerous.
I need to
calm down. You can go through the artist alley 5 times. Every time you'll see something there. In fact, every hour on the hour, just take another loop around and you'll find 2 more things you didn't see before.
Everybody knows me as a big Pokemon fan. If anything, I'm a big Pikachu collector. So you will grab my attention if you have Pikachu sitting. So I will attract to your table automatically.
We went through DreamCon and we saw that knitted Vaporeon. At that point, I'm like, that's going.
Oh my god, the super giant fluffy one.
Yes.
Tell me
it's in my room.
Tell me you spent money.
It's in my room.
Thank you. I didn't, but I just feel so fulfilled in my soul knowing that you did. So that's the kind of con goer I'm going. Even if I don't buy anything, I see you buying them. Like, yes, I'm living vicariously through you. Thank you for your purchase.
You know what the worst thing is when you go into the artist alley and you say to yourself, all right, that's it. I ain't spending no more money. All of a sudden, you have a magical table that popped up. I didn't see you here yesterday. What you selling? And then you're like, oh, man, this is the exact thing I wanted to get. Like,
selling your dreams.
And then you go back the next day. They're not there. I'm like, yo, God, are you playing tricks on me? Because I didn't see this table. Like, it's magical. These tables just pop out of nowhere. I was like, I didn't see you here yesterday.
That was definitely DreamCon. I would walk corners and I'm like, okay, that table was definitely not there yesterday. I think they're trying to play me. I don't know what this is.
No, it wasn't. It was not. One thing, wait, you know what's so funny? Black Girls Anime tweeted, right? Mm-hmm. She said DreamCon was the best smelling con that she ever been to.
I saw that.
I want to go on record by saying she's right, but that's also a cat.
Yo, we were walking together. You need to tell that story.
Yo, we walked in the artist alley. It was all cool, and immediately as like somebody walks by me, neck bearded, Jinko jeans-esque in hand, like I just smelled a waft of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a
probably unwashed ass.
Yeah, like I can't even say boiled ass because like boiled then means water is in effect, and I know there's no water in the equation, so it very much smelled like that. And I looked at Tammy, and I'm the type of person who's really, really big on smells. I also asked my yo, is this me right now that you smell this shit?
I had to sniff him because he was bent over my shoulder. I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, yo, you smell that? And I was like, I don't smell anything because I didn't smell it at first. And then he was like, can you do a smell check? And I'm like, you smell great. And then I walk around and I'm like, I'm getting a waft of different smells. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna walk away from this. I don't know.
No, you know it's strong when somebody pass you and they funky and you like, oh, is that me?
Yes.
Right? You know like how you smelled when you left the house. All of a sudden you like, did this happen to me?
Like, nah, bro.
You know what? Guys, for the sake of possible people who are listening to this podcast right now who might not know they smell terrible, let's lay out some rules of con etiquette. Rule number 1, bathe every day of the con. If you got a weekend pass, that's at least 4 showers. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's rule number 1. What other rules are there of con etiquette?
Deodorant.
That's a fact.
Deodorant.
I would say carry the deodorant. Bonnie was very smart about that during the con. He carried like a spray version of it. And it's like the travel size, super mini.
Because you're going to be walking around everywhere. You're going to get sweaty. It doesn't hurt if you have extra room in your bag to just slip that in. Or, if you don't, there were a ton of tables at DreamCon selling aromatic oils and candles. You can just light up a candle.
Oh, that was true. Yeah.
Get it under your pits right quick.
It was niggas
blow it out.
Getting more deodorant for free. I'm like, yo, fam, now at this point, if you funky on purpose, bro.
Right.
Like, don't do that.
We should have a black ramen x Hubtaku deodorant to give out at Anime NYC.
Oh, that'd be nice.
We should. Just courtesy deodorant.
Market us at the same time.
Yeah, that'd be great. We got the table right outside.
Yo,
I don't even want to be inside.
If you win this giveaway and you funky, I'm revoking that motherfucker. I'm sorry.
We're taking it back, yo. You're gonna stand outside the con. We can't let you in.
Broke the rules. Oh no, that's great. But let's be clear with all the listeners that don't know. Cons are known for having bad odors for some reason because there's a lot of people like I don't know what it is.
It's normally like really dense. A lot of cons happen during the warmer months, so that's fair. It's not your fault. The problem isn't that a few people are sweaty, and a little oh crap, not enough deodorant bo. There is the full on wore this same cosplay the last 10 days straight and didn't bother to wash it or spray it with Febreze kind of odors. There's I don't know. I showered last week, so I'm probably fine. Kind of odors. There is the athlete's foot walking around in muck kind of odors, and there don't need to be.
No, they don't need to be. Love yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Just watch. I promise you, you feel a lot better. You get a new look on life when you smell like zestfully clean. I'm telling you.
I even I didn't do it this con, but I've considered bringing if you're cosplaying, bring another set of clothes. You can just bring a little backpack into the con and bring another, even if it's just a t-shirt and shorts or something like that. Or if your cosplay is already having, it already has pants, maybe you can just slip on a new shirt. Just to refresh yourself, you're going to feel much better about it rather than people were walking around the con all day. Some people had full-on mask, full-on face suit stuff. And I'm just like, oh my God, that must smell once you take it off. So I don't want to be.
What?
Yo, that's why I highly recommend go to cons in groups. Get some buddies, or you can meet up with some of the people online. It's a safe, neutral space, so they probably can't kill you in the middle of the con. True. Plus, it's really cool to just see those people you only chatted with anonymously before. So you can meet up, have a designated backpack guy each day, and that person just has to lug around the backpack. Everyone can dump water bottles in there. You can make that person suffer, but just for one day, and then someone else takes up the burden.
Yeah, switch. Change shifts. I remember this one story. Kevin told me that he was in the line for the bathroom. It was in the con, right? And while he was waiting online, there was a guy that was like, yo, I'm so sorry. Can you help me unzip? Because he had a full Spider-Man outfit, right? So Kev was like, nah, I got you, bro. So he unzipped the back part. Kevin said the way he unzipped and he heard, that's how it just, a smoke came out the zipper right? And he was like, oh, man, don't tell me it's this nigga that smelled like that just now. Yo, Kev, I don't even think he went and used the bathroom. I think he left and went to another bathroom.
You know, I'm adding the rule. If you're doing one of those full body suits for the con, I respect you. You look great. You are not allowed to take that off until you get back to your hotel room. You're not allowed to pee. You're not allowed to like drink anything. Keep it on. Keep it zipped up. Once it's been zipped up for like 30 minutes, you're not allowed to undo that because that is a biohazard now. I'm sorry. No.
It is. That shit is toxic. That shit is
suffer
toxic.
for your work.
Where there's nothing more offensive. There's nothing more offensive when you come around me and you burn my nose hairs. That's so offensive. You can't even talk to the person no more. The person could be mad cool. You like, nigga, why the fuck are you here? Like you be ready to fight, and it's just the odor that we have.
That's a fact.
That or I was just gonna say, normalize totally cleaning up in the bathrooms.
Yeah.
I respect DreamCon so much because every time I went to the bathroom, there are at least 7 open stalls. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Anime NYC, you waited in line, but in this one, clear open. So normalize people, go to the bathroom, treat it as a changing room, almost whip off your shirt, dab some soap under in the important areas, clean yourself up, then walk back out.
The stalls were big enough for it too.
Right?
Like there was mad space. There was like you go around the corner, there was another 10 stalls. You go here, there's another 10 stalls. You like, oh my God.
They picked a good
and they were so nice.
For it.
It's a great location. They didn't oversell tickets. The bathroom was always accessible. The AC was pumping. It didn't seem overcrowded unless one of like the major content creators, like if you saw RDC, you saw Mark, or you saw Burleezy, that's when it got crowded because everybody's going around them. But other than that, it was super comfortable. They had a lounge area, like a lunchroom area with a DJ. We sitting there eating tacos, dancing and shit. Bree twerking.
I was not.
Okay.
Stop it. I've never twerked in my life.
She was twerking. Whatever. We all saw you. We caught you on 4K. But
didn't catch me on camera though.
Next year, I promise.
But it was a fun time. It was a good con. But I'm kind of looking forward to Anime NYC. It was a shit show last year. It was extremely painful being out that cold for so many hours. But I'm hopeful about this year. So that's why, again, why don't you like run over that information about the giveaway one more time before we start signing out?
So, after this episode, there is going to be a set of instructions that you're to follow. You follow everybody here at Black Ramen, follow people here at Hubtaku. The instruction itself is really all you need to do is just you retweet the post. You get extra cool points if you like give us your cosplay ideas, and there's going to be 2 emojis that you need to use alongside it. You throw that up. You may just make your way to Anime NYC for free for 3 days. As far as the ticket goes getting in, we're not paying for room and board. We don't do that in this household.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. You find your way over there.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you guys, and we can't wait to get this giveaway started. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this episode right now, the giveaway is starting now. Hurry up, go on to Hubtaku and go to Black Ramen Podcast. You're gonna have the post up too, right? They're gonna have the instructions. Follow them.
When does it end? If it's starting right now, some people are listening to this episode late, dummies. So until what date do they have time to enter?
So we decided that we're going to pick the winner on August 5th. And in terms of getting the badge, we're super flexible. Like we'll already be at Anime NYC, so we can hand it off to you. The only stipulation is that we're going to give it to you either shipping or we're going to meet up. It has to be closer to the con date, just to ensure that it's getting into a fan's hand. We definitely don't want to get it resold or anything like that because it's a con. So it's for a fan. That's the only stipulation there.
Yes.
And honestly, that gives you the excuse for you to come up to us and say, "Hey, can I get a picture?" Like you get to have beautiful pictures,
yes.
Like why not? Everybody wins.
I love that. That'd be so cool. We want to take pictures with every single one of y'all that participate in the giveaway. Yes, we'll take pictures of every single one of y'all. But the one that the 2 that win the giveaway, yo, we gonna wild out, yo. We gonna do a video like, yo. Who brought you these tickets? And you got the Black Ramen and Hubtaku. They the ones. They the realest.
We will give you a special interview at the con if you come up and let us know who that got the ticket.
Yeah, we'll do a special interview at the con. Friday and Saturday. Don't come see me Sunday though, because I'm be tired. I'm not doing no interview.
Hit us up early. But with that, cue the music. It's time for us to start signing out. And while that music goes, go ahead and give them your handles and websites one more time.
So, you can find us anywhere and everywhere. Our handle is HBTKU. Stands for Hubtaku. Shit is wonderful. We got a website, hbtku.com, hubtaku.com. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on TikTok. Her personal is winner_, I believe. My personal is I Hate Vonnie. Feel free to link with us. Do whatever you got to do. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Patty, for even having us on this shit. Like, this is
thanks for coming.
Yeah,
I never expected myself to be in the presence of such royalty, but here we are. Shit is crazy.
Aww, don't do that to me. I had to stop the music because that was near to my heart. But yeah, love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. So do what you got to do, guys.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.